RJ, Oregon's offensive line has not yielded a sack this year. What do you guys kind of have to do to maybe even prepare a little, in some ways extra, because of how good they have been?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we let the process, what they do, change us. You know, there's going to be some tiny adjustments, and that's just football week by week. But we can't sit here and throw away our entire game plan to sacrifice our defensive integrity to try to get one sack. You know, we're going to play our ball and our style of defense the entire time.
Does it feel like they've had an All-American offensive line now every year you've been here?
I mean, they've had good guys who are a good program, you know, and when you're a program like that, you're going to continue to get good guys that can compete at a high level. So, I mean, it's also, we're Power 5 football. They're going to have good guys, we're going to have good guys, and we're just going to compete.
They didn't give you a sack on that stick of the Colorado State quarterback on the fumble. You take a little bit of an issue with that?
I mean, stats are stats, film is film. So, I mean, it's the stats or whatever, when it's really the film that kind of talks and speaks for itself.
Just on that play, though, you see the quarterback. He obviously doesn't know you're coming, and eyes kind of light up a little bit. You know you're going to get to lay a pretty good stick.
Yeah, I mean, those any type of free hit on a quarterback are the ones you love. You know, you got to embrace those and can't let those opportunities get away.
I won't ask the same nickname question, but are there a few words you could put on the defense just kind of to explain how you guys have played through these first 3 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, we've been competitive. You know, we've been competitive. We've strained, and we just have a lot of energy. We're excited to be out there with each other, and we're excited to compete at a high level.
We can watch film of the CSU game or even the games before. What is it that's allowing this, defensive front ranks up there nationally in TFL, sacks and all this stuff. Where are you guys just finding success when you're watching on film that defensive front? What's kind of impressed you with the play?
Just high motor, guys making each other right, and just focus. We're working together. We're cleaner on some things that we weren't as clean on last year, and that's why we're getting home more.
Where's the momentum and confidence level of the team right now? How could you kind of sum that up?
Yeah, I mean, it's 1-0 each week, and we've been doing that. So we're trying to stay level-headed. We can't get too high. We can't get too low, because that's when issues start to arise.
Kind of piggybacking off of what Jamie was talking about with their offensive line, and maybe you guys needing an extra second or two to get there. How much does it help to have the defensive backs and the coverage linebackers you guys have to get you some time to get home? Yeah, I mean, they have what's called coverage sacks. So, if our guys could hold them up long enough to where we could get home, it's going to be a great day for the Cougs, and that's obviously what you want every time. If you want good push up front and good coverage in the back end. So that just means we're playing good defense if that's happening. Are you guys drawing on your win at Wisconsin in terms of going, and getting a win over a ranked opponent for this week, or is it, just completely, thrown out the window? I mean, the Wisconsin week's over. It's Oregon week. We don't like to go back and fantasize about previous wins. We're here to we're worried about this week and this win. And kind of the same question I asked Dayon. How are you guys, keeping it loose, not letting the moment, be too big for you guys? I mean, we've all been playing this game for the most part over a decade. A lot of these guys have been playing since kindergarten or fifth grade, whatever the year may be. And, it was fun then, it's fun now. This isn't a job. They call it a business, but at the same day, this is a blast. I wouldn't want to be doing anything else.
And Oregon's just offensive style, how are they trying to attack defenses? Are they pretty balanced? Are they quick tempo? What have you kind of seen on film from their style? Yeah, I mean, they have athletes everywhere, and they like to utilize their athletes. That's not uncommon for Oregon. So, I mean, it's just our job to play our style of defense. We don't worry too much about what they do, but it's about how we do what we do.